carved his name beneath the seat, wore out the wood with boots and heat. He never said much, but we all knew when he cleared his throat, the house stood true. Coffee steamed, the papers rustle, he'd nod along, avoid the bustle. Taught us more with just one stare than sermons packed with scripted care. The chair at the end still waits each night, like he might walk in, turn on the light. We don't move it, we don't dare. It holds the weight of all his care. The wood is worn, the arms don't bend, but it still holds him. The chair at the end. Mama dusts it once a week, whispers low, her voice gone weak. And every Christmas, every grace, we pause a second, leave that space. The chair at the end still waits each night, like he might walk in, turn on the light. We don't move it, we don't dare. It holds the weight of all his care. The wood is worn, the arms don't bend, but it still holds him. The chair at the end. And when I sit in silence deep, I hear him breathe, I feel him keep. The chair at the end will one day crack, but love like his don't take years back. So leave it there, don't fix or mend. It's not just wood, it's where he's been. And if I'm lucky when mine must end, they'll still remember the chair at the end.
What if she called late one night just to ask if I'm doing right? Would my voice break? Would I be strong? Would I tell her I've moved on? What if she called? Would I confess that I still love her more, not less? Would I say I'm fine, or drop the guard? Would I let her in, or keep my heart hard? I don't know, I can't be sure, but I'd pray for love, just like before. What if she called in the rain, saying she misses us again? Would I run, or would I stay? Would I beg her not to walk away? What if she called? Would I confess that I still love her more, not less? Would I say I'm fine, or drop the guard? Would I let let her in or keep my heart hard. I don't know, I can't be sure, but I'd pray for love just like before. I keep the phone close by my side, though it stays silent every night. What if she'd call? Would I be brave to hold her close, to love, to save? Or would I fall back into fear, lose her again, just like last year? I don't know, but deep inside I still wait for that one call tonight.
It's faded blue with frayed up seams, one pocket torn from gardening. The zipper sticks around the top and smells like springtime coffee stops. She wore it most on windy days, hung it up the same two ways, behind the door just left of light, where shadows sit when day turns night. The jacket still hangs there, soft and still, like time forgot and love stands still. I walk by slow, I breathe in deep. It's worn in silence, I still keep. No one dares move it, not even me. It's more than cloth, it's who we used to be. The kid said, "Dad, it's time to clean." But some things hold what can't be seen, like how she laughed when seasons changed, and pulled it close when thunder came. The jacket still hangs there, soft and still, like time forgot and love stands still. I walk by slow, I breathe in deep. It's worn in silence, I still keep. No one dares move it, not even me. It's more than cloth, it's who we used to be. Some things you fold,
Some things you give, but some just stay as long as you live. The jacket still hangs there, and that's alright. It caught her tears and held her light. I may not hear in this hall, but that old coat still says it all. She may be gone, but memory swears her heart still beats where that jacket hangs there.
He built a porch with his two bare hands, fixed up a roof when the storms began. She made a home with a gentle touch. They didn't have much, but it was enough. They're living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, dancing in the kitchen like no one cares. No shiny gold, no fancy car, just a worn out couch and an old guitar. But love like that don't need no hype, just a heart full of hope and a house full of light. He kissed her cheek every single day, even when the bills piled up in the way. She made do with a thrift store dress, said we may be broke, but we sure feel blessed. They're living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, dancing in the kitchen like no one cares. No diamond rings, no weekend flights, just coffee for two and the soft porch light. And love like that don't need no hype, just a heart full of hope and a house full of light. Years rolled on, their hair turned gray, but they still held hands every day. Kids moved out, the world moved fast, but their kind of love was built to last. Still living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, rocking on the front porch without a care. No need for riches, they got it right, just hearts full of hope and a house full of light. Yeah, love like that don't fade with night, it shines even more in a house full of light. You don't need diamonds to light up a smile. Don't need fine clothes to walk down the aisle. Love don't wear labels or shine in the sun. It lives in the quiet, the soft and the undone. No need for gold, no silver lines. Just hold my hand through the hardest time. We don't need riches, don't need a throne. Just a front porch swing and a place called home. I'd trade the world for what we hold, 'cause baby with you there's no need for gold. We got late night laughs and morning tea, sunlight sneaking through the sycamore tree, bills on the table, dreams on the wall, but you're by my side, and that's worth it all. No need for gold, no silver lines. Just hold my hand through the hardest times. We don't need riches, don't need a throne. Just a front porch swing and a place called home. I'd trade the world for what we hold, 'cause baby with you there's no need for gold. The richest love can't be bought or sold. It's in your eyes when the nights get cold. No need for gold, no grand parade. Just you and me and the love we made. We don't need riches, don't need a throne. Just your warm smile when the day is gone. I'd trade the world for what we hold. You and me, we don't need gold.
Still hangs by the oven a faded red check. Smells like Sunday roast and cinnamon bread. Her hands were small, but they moved with grace. Tied that apron round her like a warm embrace. She wore it proud through joy and strife. That apron knew her better than life. She folded it slow on her final day, laid it down gentle, then slipped away. Didn't take her Bible or her wedding band, just whispered, "I'm tired," and touched my hand. And that apron's still there, untouched by dust, a symbol of love, of work, of trust. That's the apron she folded last, time stitched in every seam and clasp, held every stain and tear she knew. From raising me to making stew, I still smell home in that cotton sash. The apron she folded it last. It ain't just cloth, it ain't just thread. It's the prayers she whispered, the tears she shed. It held her back when the world turned fast. It held her still when nothing else did last. That's the apron she folded last, a final breath wrapped in the past. I hang it now near a photograph, right where she stood, right where she laughed. I don't need a grave or stone to pass. I've got the apron she folded last.
The church let out around 6:15. The casserole trays were wiped clean. She'd hum old hymns while folding clothes. Now silence hums the parts she knows. Her perfume still clings to the chair, the one she rocked with braided hair. TV flickers but makes no sound. This house feels loud when she's not around. Sunday night without her feels too long. The coffee's cold, the music's wrong, the porch light's on, but no one calls. And I keep counting down these walls God made rest on this last day. But peace don't come when she's away. She'd rub my back for hidden bed, read Psalm 23 and kiss my head. Now I leave her pillow untouched, like I'm afraid to break too much. Sunday night without her feels too long. The coffee's cold, the music's wrong, the porch light's on, but no one calls. And I keep counting down these walls God made rest on this last day. But peace don't come when she's away. They say the week will start anew, but I'm still stuck in Sunday's blue. Sunday night without her hurts too deep. The bed's too wide, I fake my sleep. I trade 6 days, lose them all, just to hear her down the hall. But till I do, I'll sit and pray that Sunday night brings her someday. light keeps shining through windows and hearts, in the cold and quiet where the healing starts. Let it glow in the kitchens, on sidewalks and stores, on soldiers, on strangers, on wide open doors. Let it shine in the silence, in laughter and song, in moments of stillness where love lingers long. Let it shine through the lonely, the lost and the few. Let the light keep shining on me and on you. Let it fall like snowflakes on rooftops and hands, on farms and freeways across every land. Let it dance in churches and over the seas, in whispers of mercy carried by the breeze. Let it shine in the silence, in laughter and song, in moments of stillness where love lingers long. Let it shine through the lonely, the lost and the few. Let the light keep shining on me and on you. We don't need silver, we don't need gold, just a little more kindness, a heart to hold. Let it shine on the young and the old side by side, in hope and forgiveness, in arms open wide. Let it shine like a promise that always comes true. Let the light keep shining like Christmas should do.
She still wears it on her left hand, like a vow she's trying to understand. It catches light in the morning sun, but the warmth between us is long gone. The ring still shines, but her eyes don't glow. She says goodnight, but her voice is low. We share a bed, but not the same dreams. Two shadows lost in silent routines. I wish I could turn back time, but all that's left is the ring that still shines. Makes the coffee, I read the news. We speak in lines, not in truth. We used to laugh, we used to dance. Now we pass like strangers at a glance. The ring still shines, but her eyes don't glow. Says goodnight, but her voice is low. We share a bed, but not the same dreams. Two shadows lost inside
I could turn back time, but all that's left is the ring that still shines. They say love can't fade, but gold won't rust, and vows can't break without a fuss. The ring still shines like the day we wed, but love slipped out while the tears were shed. Now it's just a circle, cold and fine, a quiet symbol of a faded sign. She's still here, but not really mine, though the ring still shines.
Tied it up every morning light, with hands that shook but held on tight. Bacon sizzling, boots by the door, and lunch packed like a prayer for war. I tugged that string when I was scared. She'd been right down like I was rare. No superhero cape or wings, just love wrapped up in apron strings. Mama's apron strings, they held the world, tied up tight round a little boy curl. They caught my tears, wiped off my mess, and made a house feel heaven blessed. I've walked far, done foolish things, but I still reach for Mama's apron strings. Now her chair sits by the sink, and I pour her coffee, let her think. She don't cook much, don't say a lot, but her quiet smile says all I forgot. Mama's apron strings, they held the world, tied up tight round a little boy curl. They caught my tears, wiped off my mess, and made a house feel heaven blessed. I've walked far, done foolish things, but I still reach for Mama's apron strings. Ties you don't outgrow or break, they're stitched in you with love she'd make. Mama's apron strings, they're faded now, but they still hold me here somehow. Through nights alone and choices wrong, through every line and every song. They're not just cloth, they're sacred things. I'm still held by Mama's apron strings. She'd sweep it clean by 6:30, a faded broom, 2 creaky bricks, her apron stained with flour and tea. That porch was more than just her seat. She'd wave at trucks
that passed on by and hummed of birds beneath the sky. Didn't chase the world or chase the storm. She just sat still and loved us more. She never left the porch but knew it all. Who broke a vase, who skipped the fall. She'd rock real slow with steady grace and somehow hold the whole darn place. She never traveled, flew or fought, but kept us close with every thought. Birthdays came and babies grew. Some left home like children do. But every Sunday after church, we'd find her there, still on that perch. She never left the porch but knew it all. Who broke a vase, who skipped the fall. She'd rock real slow with steady grace and somehow hold the whole darn place. She never traveled, flew or fought, but kept us close with every thought. And when she passed, we left her there. That empty chair still held her prayer. She never left the porch, and now I see how much she moved inside of me. I sit there now with my own cup and feel her whisper lift me up. She didn't roam but gave us torch. That woman strong, who never left the porch. In the corner room where the sunlight streams, I see her Bible and faded hymns. Old leather spines that once held prayer, now gathered dust in the morning air. She sang those songs with a quiet grace. Now every note still fills this place. I flip through pages worn and torn. Each hymn reminds me of her morn, where she'd hum low by the window pane, a melody to soothe our pain. Though voices fade and years move on, her faith remains in every song. She left hymns on the shelf, a legacy of faith herself. Each chorus rings like a guiding light through darkest storms and sleepless nights. No grand applause or gilded stage, just her voice lifted page by page. When I'm lost in doubt or feeling small, I turn to those hymns on the wall. They echo soft her gentle plea to trust in grace and let me be. No matter where my journeys dwell, her prayers live on in every Emmanuel. Some keep photographs, some keep rings, but what she gave were simple things. A book of songs, a voice so true, a faith to guide us through and through. She left hymns on the shelf so I could find her love myself. In every verse, in she's gone, her praise won't end. In those hymnals I find my friend.
She didn't cry, she didn't beg, just kissed my cheek and turned her head. No suitcase slammed, no slamming door, just quiet steps across the floor. It's not the leaving I recall, it's not the end, not the fall, but the silence in her final show. That's what broke me. The way she let me go. No fight, no flame, no last please stay. Just love that faded and walked away. Her eyes were calm, like setting sun, like she had made peace with what's been done. I stood in place, too late to speak, and watched her walk without a streak. It's not the leaving I recall, it's not the end, not the fall, but the silence in her final show. That's what broke me. The way she let me go. No fight, no flame, no last please stay. Just love that faded and walked away. They say goodbye should hurt and loud, but hers was soft and twice as proud. It's not the leaving I regret, it's all the words I never said. She gave me love and I lost slow, but I'll never shake. The way she let me go. No drama, no storm, just letting be. And that's the part that's still with me.
That old screen door still creaks like it used to, and the swing still sways with the morning dew. The porch light's dim, but it always stays on, like it's waiting for a boy long gone. Mama said, we leave it for you, son, in case one day you come back where you're from. I chased dreams far and let years fly, but that soft light never said goodbye.
There's a porch light left on in a world that moves fast, in a house full of yesterdays built to last. Even when I wandered, even when I strayed, it lit the way home no matter how late. Like a whisper of grace through nights so long, there's always a porch light left on. Daddy's boots still sit by the old back door, and Mama's prayers still float through the floor. No questions asked when I walk back in, just a hug and coffee warm from within. There's a porch light left on in a world that moves fast, in a house full of yesterdays built to last. Even when I wandered, even when I strayed, it lit the way home no matter how late. Like a whisper of grace through nights so long, there's always a porch light left on. We all need a place where love won't fade, where someone waits, come what may. There's a porch light left on at the end of the lane, where the gravel remembers my first name. Even when roads pull hearts apart, that light still burns in Mama's heart. Like a quiet hymn through dusk till dawn, there's always a porch light left on.
He tossed 2 shirts into the cab,
Kissed the kid, then winked at Dad. Said, I'll be home by Sunday's light. But Sunday came with no brake light. The engine roared, the gravel cracked, and dust rolled slow but never tracked. We watched till he was just a speck, then kept his beer cold on the deck. The road that didn't turn back took more than boots and paper sacks. It took the laughs, it took the plans, the half-built fence, the wedding bands, and somewhere past the railroad track he disappeared down the road that didn't turn back. The mailbox stayed in his old name, the tires dry rotted in the rain. Mama said he's finding peace, but even hope can lose its lease. The road that didn't turn back took more than boots and paper sacks. It took the laughs, it took the plans, the half-built fence, the wedding bands, and somewhere past the railroad track he disappeared down the road that didn't turn back. Some say fear, some say free, but no one knows what he came to be. Now when I drive and see that bend, I slow a bit, remember then, and wonder if that stretch of black knows it became the one-way track, where promises went off the map, on the road that didn't turn back. left your keys, you took your name, you packed your dreams, left me the blame. But one thing stayed, through right and wrong, I still got you in that one song. I kept your song, though you moved on. It plays each night when the world feels gone. I hum the tune, I hear your voice in every note. I had no choice, I let you go. I stayed alone, but in my heart I kept your song. It's worn and scratched on that old tape, but every word still holds your shape. The line you wrote, you'll always be, still cuts through like a memory. I kept your song, though you moved on. It plays each night when the world feels gone. I hum the tune, I hear your voice in every note. I had no choice, I let you go. I stayed alone, but in my heart I kept your song. Maybe you forgot the chords we made, but here they live, they never fade. I kept your song when words ran dry, when love was lost and dreams said goodbye. It's not about you coming back, it's just a place I can't unpack. You're gone for good, and life goes on, but I'm still here, and I kept your song. To sit by the second pew, hands held tight, hearts brand new. Now I slip in where no one sees, way in the back with memories. The back row at church where shadows fall, where I still hear her silent call. She's not here, but I still pray for strength to face another day. No hymns can mend, no words can search the love I lost in the back row at church. The preacher speaks of faith and grace, but I just see
her empty place. The choir sings, the candles glow, and I still sit, not letting go. The back row at church, where shadows fall, where I still hear her silent call. She's not here, but I still pray for strength to face another day. No hymns can mend, no words can search the love I lost in the back row at church. Maybe one day peace will find this quiet sea, this troubled mind. The back row at church still holds me tight, and Sunday mornings and silent nights. She found her path, I lost the way, but I still come, I still stay. Not for hope, not for search, just to feel her in the back row at church.
Sunburst days and sky so blue, she'd brush my world in golden hues. Sand between our barefoot toes, seashell songs and wild rose glows. Her laughter wove a bright sky art. She painted summer on my heart. We'd chase fireflies at dusk retreat, share lemonade in rocking seats. She'd hum a tune through fields of green as dancing light kissed in between. Those seasons fade and days depart, her art remains within my heart. She painted summer on my heart, bright as dawn or firefly spark. When winter's chill would freeze my soul, I'd recall her sunlit glow. Though time moves on and seasons part, I still feel summer on my heart. Some chase storms, some chase the rain, but I chase sunsets on memory's lane. In every bloom, in every start, she's there, painting summer on my heart. She painted summer on my heart, a canvas bright when days grow dark. When doubt creeps in, her tears may start. I close my eyes, see her art. Though summers fade, her love imparts eternal sun on my heart.
hold at night. Doesn't mind if I don't always get it right. A front porch laugh and a second cup. Someone who don't need nothing but love. I ain't got much but a steady heart, a beat-up truck, and a humble start. But I'll open doors and mean what I say. I'll write your name in my prayers each day. If you're out there and you want me to, I'm looking for her. Could that be you? Want it? A smile that feels like home. Someone to dance when the radio's low. A Sunday dress or a ball cap worn. It don't take much to keep me warm. I ain't got much but a steady heart, a beat-up truck, and a humble start. But I'll open doors and mean what I say. I'll write your name in my prayers each day. If you're out there and you want me to, I'm looking for her. Could that be you? No mansion, no diamond ring, but I'll give you forever and everything. I ain't got much but a steady heart, a front porch swing, and a backyard star. But I'll kiss your hand and tuck you in, be your fool and your best friend. So if you're lonely and you need one too, I'm looking for her. Could that be